Hello, you are watching Half Asian Tarot Queen. I am Melissa, back to do another reading. Oh my gosh. So we got some good news here coming online, and we have this opportunity, a new beginning. So, wow. Okay. So underneath good news, we have sort of like this blockage that's sort of like, this Five of Swords came out in a reading recently. I'll try to link it here, but it's just sort of like there's gonna be winners and losers in some kind of situation that's causing a blockage. But once this is released, all this good stuff is happening. It's sort of like somebody's sort of taken a step back during this time of blockage and gotten perspective. Looks like this Queen of Pentacles energy. And this person is going to come out victorious. Things are going to change for this person. This person is going to sort of like ascend to like emperor status. So there was a message that was kind of like this that came out in that has been coming out in the readings leading up to here. But there was a reading a couple days ago about like this Polaroid developing and this sort of truth coming in, and like sort of like these different destinies kind of becoming clear. Okay, so underneath this Ace of Pentacles, wow. Okay, so we have underneath this, we have this Eight of Cups. We have this message of love coming in, and we have this, planting seeds for the future and moving away from, it's like somebody's had this opportunity for a while, but they were like either not seeing it, or perhaps this blockage was blocking them from really taking advantage of them, and they really had to have strength to overcome this. But they're moving forward towards this situation and away from whatever this blockage is, because we have confusion, fear, and anxiety, having to draw boundaries around that in order to embrace this opportunity that's coming online. So this is really interesting because there's been all these messages leading up to now about these different karmas, and like it's almost like, oh my gosh, when I just looked down, there was like this toxic situation, this heartbreak, it's just like this has been sort of blocking someone from moving forward. And it looks like whatever this blockage is, something's about to shift that's going to allow someone to finally move towards this opportunity. When I go to the mystical shaman, this is really interesting. We got the sweat lodge and we got the child. So both of these cards, this speaks to sort of like purging some sort of toxic energy. Like you go to a sweat lodge and you purge all these toxins out of your system, and it sort of like paves the way for this sort of new fresh beginning, which is kind of what this is. This is a card of redemption, of second chances, of like looking at things from a beginner's mind. So it's just like we're sort of like coming to the end of whatever this process of healing has been, and coming into this new beginning, this abundant new beginning, where you have the support of God and the universe, where your arrow is going to hit the mark, and you're finally going to get like access to whatever this opportunity is that has been blocked. So this is really good, because it's almost like someone's kind of been in this limbo for a while, and it seemed like it was never going to end, and like, you know, you could see in the distance that it was going to end. But in the last few readings, there was talking about this actual change happening in three-dimensional reality. So it's like we're changing. We got Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Pentacles, like from this feeling of lack and abandonment, that situation is changing. We're finally being able to step forward into this opportunity. Okay, I'm going to go to the Light Seers. This is really, really good though, because the last reading that I just did, what was it called? Boom, there it is. And it was all about sort of like justice being served. There was like some sort of like unjust situation, which is perhaps what has been causing this blockage. And there's like a profound shift that's happening right now. Okay, so I'm going to go to Light Seers and pick some cards. Oh my gosh. All right, so we got the Five of Swords again. So it's the second time. So this is like winners and losers. So it's like whatever situation that's been holding someone back, it's like there's this Highlander, there can be only one. Like it's requiring like the defeat in order to remove this blockage. Like someone's gonna have to walk away from this situation, from this totally toxic situation, in order to come into their abundance. But we have Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, we have Five of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. So what I'm getting is there's this truth being revealed. You know, when that came out in the reading about this Polaroid coming into development, and then this sword of truth just coming in and like cutting through the BS and things finally being allowed to move forward. You know, and this person is kind of like doing this tightrope walk. They have this inspiration and they've been working, you know, and studying and like waiting for their sort of like moment, but they're kind of on this tightrope walk, and they've just been like walking this treacherous path to this other side, but they're like almost there, you know, because they're trying to move on from this feeling of lack and abandonment, and it's like towards this opportunity. Eight of Pentacles, it's like work, you know. But we've got this like wheatgrass, and we've got these plants, and like this person has all this inspiration, and you know, they're going towards that. But it's almost like they're gonna have to do this like tightrope walk over this crevasse, where all this, like, it's interesting how these match, where like all this abandonment and neglect has happened, you know, and they've had to like navigate over this treacherous path, you know, to get to their dreams and their destiny. But the truth is coming out. So this is good. This is good. Good news. All right, I'm going to pick a couple cards from the Woodland Wardens. Yep, on the bottom we have dreams and we have inspiration. So it's like, what I'm kind of getting is the truth is coming out. This person's got all the ideas. They've got dreams and inspiration, and they have to like stay focused on this to do the tightrope walk across all this negativity towards their dreams. But it's just like stay focused on this, stay focused on the dreams, because that's the path out of this. It's here. So don't get lost in this. keep moving forward. Slowly and steadily. Focus on your dreams and your inspiration, because that's the path to freedom. So, that's it for today. Check in soon.